Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and right now I want to go over AMC stock and kind of update the situation right now on AMC. There are a couple things that are quite upsetting about what happened today in AMC, and I want to go over that right now. And so right now we're on Yahoo Finance for AMC, and this is something I like to go through every day just on all the stocks that I'm watching, just to see if there's any sort of news that I need to be updated on. And so what I noticed in the last 24 hours is that there were so many negative articles about AMC, and I've made a video in the past talking about how a lot of these articles are used to manipulate the market. You guys saw the technical analysis we had on AMC. We had that $11 resistance that we needed to break, and then we broke it to the downside, and as soon as we broke it to the downside, we had a barrage of short seller reports come out, one stating right here that AMC stock should trade at a penny, analyst says. The second one says, should you sell AMC stock? Shares of AMC are dramatically overvalued and poised for a brutal fall. Forget AMC, one recovery stock to buy today. And these all came out in the last 24 hours. So I want to take you guys now to the AMC stock here on the 30-minute time frame. This trend line right here is our $11 line of resistance. And so I mentioned yesterday that I was not in it yet. I was waiting for a back test. I did say AMC, if it runs up to $12, $13, $14, $15, don't catch that hype. Wait till you get the back test and confirmation before you hop in. And so we opened up today and we started to run. We never got that back test. We just kind of started our way up. So I was patiently just waiting and waiting. We kept climbing our way up, and then we had this brutal red candle back here to the downside. And then right here, we got our rejection of this $11 line of resistance. And when we got this line of resistance, we also got those three short seller reports talking about how AMC is overvalued, how it's going to brutally drop, how it's only worth a penny, and they absolutely obliterated the sentiment around AMC. And so those of you who are new in the markets, what I have realized is technical analysis comes first, and then as soon as you start to see a technical breakdown on a chart, you'll start to see some manipulative news come out, very timely news that seems to hinder the performance of the stock if it's already kind of teetering to the downside. And that's what we saw here in AMC. And this is why I personally was trading the stock, because there's so much stuff behind the scenes that people have control of that we can't really do anything about. And so the sentiment right now for AMC is looking bearish because of these articles. And so we did not get our confirmation today on our $11 back test. We actually got rejected right here, which is a very bearish signal in the short term. And so if you kind of look at our MACD, you can see our MACD is now negative. So I've only been in the market for about 3.5 years, but in those 3.5 years, I have learned that the big money is going to do what they need to do to get the price where they need it to be. And us retail investors, all we can do is really kind of watch on the sidelines. And today was a tough day, just watching the price action, followed by three short seller reports. Not even just one, we had three come out all kind of continuously right after one another. And so we had a similar situation with UAVS. On a technical, we had a beautiful setup, we had a slight breakdown, and then the short seller report came out and it accelerated the movement to the downside. Same situation here on AMC. We are at a critical level, ready to explode to the upside. We had a nice little run up, but then as soon as we break down, we get three short seller reports. So you have a lot of big money that is trying to keep this stock as low as possible. And so we are back to square one, but nothing has changed on a technical basis. This $11 line is still that line to watch. But if we are below that line, we are going to maintain a bearish outlook on AMC. It's frustrating because as the little guy, you always want the little guy to win. And every time you see a setup, you feel like it might be the time that the little guy is going to win. But the big guy always has the last laugh. And this is just another example of that. Is AMC stock done? I don't think so. I just think this is going to be a bump on the road. But again, until we get back into this $11 range, we are going to maintain this bearish outlook right now on AMC. And so those of you who are in it, just be mindful that the price may go down in the short term because of the short seller reports right now and the negative sentiment around AMC. And so on a technical basis, we did get rejected by that $11 $11 line. And so tough day here for AMC shareholders, and just the retail investor in general. If you guys enjoyed this update video, don't forget to like. We are on that road to 10K subs, so if you made it to this point, feel free to hit that subscription button. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I will see you guys in the next one.